Ahoy hoy, welcome to episode number 24 of TerraFirmaCraft Reloaded with DankNStein. Getting the plums in. I'm going to start this episode with doing a little bit of foodie things. We've got some crops I think to go check on as well. And I thought might as well check on the trees, and lo and behold, plums are plenty. Cocoa pods, right, yeah, let's get all these. Oh, a couple of berries as well here. Summer is... yeah, I thought these ones hurt me. Summer is a magical time. We're going to have to jump right in. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. We're all good. There's berries all round. Berry madness. Thank you very much. We still got loads of meat, don't we? Ooh, dearie me. Let's get those all sliced down. Oh, we lost quite a lot there. We might have to cook those and salt those sooner rather than later. Right, here we are. Yes, looks like everything's done here. Even the jute? Yes, perfect. Just munch all of these XP berries quickly. That's level 60. Whew. I wonder if I've ever been level 60 before. Ever. in any Minecraft game. I don't think so. Okay, so that's all of the gathering done. And the thing I wanted to check here, just get these seeds put away. We've got a full barrel of produce there, and a decent amount here. What I wanted to check is just these nutrient levels just seem broken in this mod pack. Look, I mean, maybe not broken. Over here, I think we've done, you can see we've nearly used up half of type B. But we've done 2 or 3 sets of jute on there. Just a very small amount of rotating. It's just, I mean, it just doesn't seem to be doing anything. Like tiny little amounts being used up per crop. I'm sure it used to be about 3/4 of the total would go from one rotation. Anyway, what we're going to do is we'll just plant the jute at this point and the soybeans wherever they are. It looks like we'd probably run out of time in the season before winter. Like, we'll run out of time where the temperature's appropriate, I should say, before we run out of nutrients in the soil itself. Very strange. We might want to actually edit that because it does feel a little bit like a cheat, and I quite like this satisfying rotating your crops properly, whereas we just basically we can just ignore that at this point. Okay, fine, we'll just leave it at that for now. Alright, so yeah, this is a lot of soybean now, which is awesome. We can combine, in fact, should we get a load of these trimmed? Maybe we actually just want to separate the cocoa pods into their own situation. Soybeans there. So we have loads of grain. We could start making quite a lot of bread. The problem is, the reason that I'm just carrying around, so yeah, maybe all these onions are gonna need some TLC. Yeah, it's easier to just have one stack and just like eat that, because on your inventory the sandwiches and the soups and salads, or whatever, not soups, sandwiches and the salads just take up just an insane amount of space. It's just not viable for like going out and about adventuring, I don't think. I think it's just easier to, oh, I didn't actually bring any food with me. It's easier to just manage it with a stack of something. In this case, onion. Delicious. Alright, so it's bedtime and I need to go to sleep. And on the topic of sleep, we were talking in last week's stream about the Open Blocks sleeping bag and how it appears to not be here in this mod pack, even though Open Blocks is. Okay, yeah, so here it is. Big up Stefano. Found it. Open Blocks CFG row 278. Let's say we're talking about sleeping bags. So that's what we're looking for. If we go here, installations, and then right here you can get the path. Here we go. Now, config. Yep, Open Blocks config, there we go. So Should we just try a text editor like Notepad? It looks like Notepad is perfectly fine here. Okay, good. So this isn't a proper code editor, so it's not showing us the row numbers. It's been a while since I've done some proper coding. So we're going to have to just estimate 278, I guess. Sleeping bag, false. Should we just bang in a true? And then save that. Maybe should have backed up my my folder there, but I think that'll do it. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that should have done it. So in optimistic preparation, let's get all this jute sealed up. I think I've got one more spare. In fact, I think we've got quite a few. There we go. Over here. Right. Let's try this then. There it is. Sleeping bag. So we're going to need to make like 8 pieces of wool. Annoyingly, because we only get 3 pieces of carpet from the 2. So we need 4. Yeah, 8 pieces of wool. Okay, let's do it. Alrighty, here we are. Now, this should work. What was it, like that? And that, and that. Okay, awesome. And so the sleeping bag is amazing because you can sleep on the go, but it doesn't reset your spawn point. So you can just sleep on the floor wherever you're traveling. And for doing big excursions, which TFC is all about, that's pretty useful. And then we'll still spawn back here rather than, you know, the risk of having the bed that we're carrying with us that we break as we go, meaning that we end up being sent back to the actual spawn of the world. We'll be able to go, okay, it doesn't matter how dangerous the location it was that we died. We just come in here and we pick up a load of enchanted iron gear and like a nice, I think that's like a black bronze mace there. We've got like a steel hammer. They're pretty good. Okay, so that's awesome. That's a big addition. And you know, somebody removed it from the mod pack for whatever reason, I don't know, but I don't think it's a cheese to have that item in here. Like with everything else we're doing around here, you'd think that we'd be able to manage a sleeping bag and a little tent for sleeping en route, you know. So that's cool. The other advantage of it will be when we're over here and we just have to run back there just to go to bed, we can just sleep on the floor in the middle of the workshop. Casual. Alright, so since that last clip, we have had a couple days pass, and Tuesday's live stream has taken place, in which we went out and did quite a lot of mining over in that direction. Yeah, and also then quite a lot of alloy smelting up there. And so if you come and look down here, you can see we're looking pretty good. It's only really platinum on this side that we don't have a very decent amount of, but all our alloys have got lots of bronze, particularly the black bronze, which is used in making black steel. We're going to need more of that than the others, because you need black steel then to make your red and blue steel, which come from bismuth and rose gold, and the sterling silver involved in one of those too. And yeah, we've got basically, I think, a lot of what we need. For we also picked up a load of pig iron ingots fighting zombies with this looting 3 business. And given we've got this looting 3 thing now, I think a mob farm would be an excellent idea. Which would mean going down the Ender.io routes and trying to get spawners activated, which I think we could do. But for the rest of this episode, we are going to work on our launch pad over over here. I think, you know, at the moment it's incredibly functional, but it doesn't go as high as it could go. And I'm also kind of tempted by the idea of digging it down so that we can actually access it from here. I mean, it would be fine to be able to build a staircase up the side like I thought, you know, and we have this ladder right here, which we've been using. We could leave that ladder there for access when we need it, but wouldn't it be great if we just had a simple entrance in the wall here, a little door, and we go in and just elevator up. So unfortunately we need to stand here, and we've got a lot of jute, Got some flax to overflow into, but I think I'm going to use the jute. And let's do some of this. Alright, just before I use up all of the jute, I wanted to just look at the rope, because that's one of the other things we can make out of jute fibre. I think it's one of the only things. Yeah, I mean, I guess so we could make this twine, and what can we make out of the twine? Okay, not a huge amount. So this rope is one of the main things that we can make, really, other than putting it into the loom and all of the various cloth recipes, including the elevators. But there are some interesting things here. We've already got a bow, but we could go for a fishing rod, but less interested in those. There's a well, not sure what that does, paintbrushes and things. But this zipline anchor and this hook shot, I wonder if we need the zipline anchor in order to use the hook shot, or if we built a hook shot and there's this grappling hook piece here, you see. I wonder if this hook shot works like a Terraria one, you know, and we could fly around the place, because it would be really useful in combination with the glider. We could hook shot up to the top of a mountain really quick and then glide off of it, and it would just save that climbing element. So my god, is that going to be expensive, because the piston's going to require some iron as well. Only one ingot, actually, not too bad. But like, yeah, I mean, that hook shot, and there's the grappling hook, which requires a piece of iron too. So we'd be looking at needing 3 pieces of rope there. It's not too much. I think we might try and make that, maybe even this episode, but 6 sheets. Whew, be interesting to see. Other than that, there's name tags, a load of lanterns. These leads I wanted to check, but they are just the Minecraft ones that we picked up in the dungeon, so we've got a couple of those, so we wouldn't need to worry about making those. And dispensers, I think we're probably not going to urgently need those. So I think, yeah, there's no risk in us putting most of this into making a load more elevators to finish this project now, is the conclusion. Alright, so I had to use one last, for the last piece of burlap cloth here, I had to use flax. Otherwise we got it all out of our jute, and I made 5 ropes just in case we do want to have a go with the grappling hook. Now I've been looking at the coordinates, and basically the spot we want is like round the back here. I mean, I guess we could move our original pillar, but we may as well keep it where it is, I think. Wool. And I've worked out that we just need 5 elevators in total. I've removed 3 from upstairs. And there we go, there's 5. Okay, so I've actually completely changed my mind. What I'm going to do is move it from this location to this block right here. And you'll see when we dig down, oops, there we go. When we dig down, you will see where that leads us. But the first thing to do is to take down this tower right here. So let's do that right now. Just going to be a bit time consuming. Okay, that's the first stage complete. Second stage will be, oh, there we go. Take a few spare ladders out. Right, now next stage is to work out where our nearest spot is to start this process. Now, in fact, let's dig down. Let's do that first. I think that's the best thing, and then we can build from the bottom up. So the first thing we need to do to avoid cave-ins is one of these. And let me just double check I've definitely got the right spot. 2538101. Yeah, this is our spot. And I'm just begging that I don't mess this up. If we get a cave-in inside the main room, I'm going to be gutted. But I'm pretty sure this is the process for avoiding such a disaster. And hopefully we're just digging in the right spot here. Okay, banging. This is exactly where I wanted to be. So, there's that. 17, 18, 19, 20. And that puts us on 195. Perfect. Okay, get rid of all this. And there we go. Right, we've broken through. Okay. So now we can go. Sweet. Back round. And now we simply want to go up to all the designated spots. Hopefully we have enough blocks here. So the next one will be at 215. Like so. Chuck one there. 235. Chuck one there, which should work. Lovely. To the very limit, which is 255. I thought it was 256, but I guess it's 255. Presumably because you can build on 0. And that's that. It doesn't look like our willow trees have grown yet. You probably can't see through the cloud. And the evening, but there we go. That's how quick it takes us now. From inside our base, we just jump up on there. And we're at the build limit, ready to go on adventures. So now we just got to make the thing look pretty. Okay, so with 8 days remaining on these willow saplings, I think there's only one thing that remains for us to do. And that is to look at this ropes plus stuff. So we need 2 ingots of iron. We need 1 in the piston there, and we need 1 in the grappling hook itself. And then we're going to need 6 sheets. Each sheet's 2 ingots, so we're looking at 14 ingots of iron that this experiment will cost us. I think that's a worthwhile experiment. My fear... Oh, hookshot cartridge. Alright, so yeah, I've been looking into this a little bit, and it does look like it will be quite a bit of fun having this hookshot. We will need hookshot cartridges though, so the thing's also going to take up 2 inventory slots if we want to carry it around with us. So we're going to need paper and we're going to need gunpowder to make these. So it's not going to be a free ride. Like once we get the item, we're going to have to be farming paper now. So paper's something we've been looking into anyway. Short term, we can make it out some of the books we picked up, but that's not going to go very far. So how do we do this then? What's the other way? Well, we can use an industrial squeezer, or I've looked into some other methods. And with this cellulose fibres and these wooden presses, when we leave that out to dry, and then we would get paper from the dry one. So these wooden presses are pretty cheap, right? I mean, that recipe looks dodgy. It looks like it might not work. There we go. It's there. Okay. So the cellulose fibre itself, here it is. We get from reeds in base potash liquor, and that is simply fire pit ash in water, and fire pit ash is just burnt twigs from logs. So we can do all this now, and we can get at least primitive wooden paper press technology going. We need 2 of those. So let's grab another log to kick us off, and to make sure we get enough paper, maybe should we do a few of these? 4 looks like a good amount. And then we'll need a load of twigs, which we'll burn up. So I would imagine we'll be able to do all these quite quickly. They don't really need to get up to too high a heat. There we go, fire pit ash, excellent. 500, we need 1 piece of ash for every 500 millibuckets, okay. Right, okay, so we've got all our ash. Let's grab a decent amount of reeds. We can start farming more from down there, but this is exactly why I was collecting them from day dot, so that we would be ready for this situation. So my calculation would be, oh yeah, we've only got enough for 2 barrels anyway, so if we put that in there. Hello. Be gone. And let's just do a test and put 19 in. Yeah, 19 isn't working, so 20 is our minimum. Excuse me, please. Trying to work over here. Yes, we got another pig iron ingot. Seriously, killing zombies is probably a better way of getting steel than anything else. So we've got these 2 that are going to take some time to convert. And morning is coming now, so we can't even sleep away a lot of the time. Okay, seriously, how many zombies did we just kill? 3 or 4? Was it 4 total? And we ended up with 2 pig iron ingots. 5 pig iron ingots from 5 zombies just then, right? Pretty sure. Where's the... I want the treasure bag. Yeah, let's kill all the zombies. I mean, this is like I said, like farming steel like no one's business. Well, I mean, I know it is just pig iron, but like 7... We're getting one from every single zombie we kill. It's crazy. I guess while that's still converting, we've got some work on our inventory to do. I picked up a golden... Oh my god. Look at that. Golden apple. Ingots of gold. Seriously. Fighting zombies is worth it. Yeah, so look. A golden apple. A 6-minute strength potion. 7 iron ingots. And 2 gold ingots. From killing 6 zombies. Can you imagine the like amount of stuff we'd have coming in if we could build a mob farm? Even just a zombie, like we've got zombie spawners. I was thinking the creepers, like making a creeper spawner might be difficult, but we know we've got zombie ones. Like if we can do something, or even convert one of the mounds where we didn't destroy them yet, might even be the easiest thing. Very interesting thoughts. Okay, so base potash liquor finished, and I've worked out that each one of these will do 64. Output waste. Waste? Oh, waste is the liquid that we end up with, and we'll get the cellulose fibers. Okay, that's fine. But anyway, look, this is good because we're getting more water in all our barrels dotted around here with the rain. I wonder how long this is going to take, this one. Oh, that one's a 24 hour. That one's just 8. 24. Okay, so what time of day is it right now? 14. Okay. Damn. It's going to be a little while. Might as well come and do a bit of this right now. Looks like everything's finished over here. This scythe has seen better days. Beautiful. Alright, so as we continue to wait for more in-game hours, we may as well start to cook up all of the iron that we need. So we just need 2 plain ingots. No problem. And then we're going to need to make... Yes, perfect. 12 of them into 6 sheets. Alright, well look, while that iron is heating up actually, it is now hour 14. Haha. So let's have a look over here. Here we go. Cellulose fibers. Aplenty. So, I think it's just like that, isn't it? We get a couple of those made. So this might make very small amount of paper, but it's fine because we only want to test it for now. So you know what? We got plenty of wood. Let's just do a lot more. Okay, cool. We'll leave those to dry. And doing this reminds me of those like clay bricks. Is that what they're called? I forget what they're called, but you know the things I mean that you have to leave out to dry. I thought they were called clay bricks. Whatever. We should build some of them because they're pretty building blocks. Let's go see what our iron's saying. See if we can get a few sheets made, because we are really, really good at making sheets really, really quickly. Yeah, here we go. So that's fine. But these ones, they're good to go too. So we take 4 of those out, chuck our 2 new ones in. Let's go. Boom. Let's just give that a cheeky cool. And these should be ready at this point. Break to obtain paper. And we get the shells back. That's awesome. 12 pieces. That's curious. Because we laid down 8. It's very strange. That's fine. Let's just keep laying them down in 8s. Okay, I know we're going to need gunpowder. 12 should be enough for this initial batch. Because we'll be able to make 3. Okay, so we got 12 shots of it. That's going to be enough for now anyway. Whatever happens to the rest of our paper making and whatnot else. Did we leave the rope here? Yes. Rope. Okay, so the hook. 2 ropes and an iron ingot. I can't talk. There's the hook. Okay, I can never find this stuff. There we go. This is why we still need a big storage room. I keep saying it. And it's still true. Iron ingot, piece of redstone. Perfect. Piston. Rope in the middle, hook on the end. Hook shot. So I think that's all we need. I think now we can start like using this thing. So like we can go like... How do we control it? I know you can swing from the ropes. Wow, okay. Right, and then you right click to get... Okay. Okay, awesome. So this is cool. Let's do some tests here. How far does it go? So there's nothing to shoot it against. It doesn't go. It must be too far away. Am I doing something wrong? Maybe we shouldn't be holding it down. Okay. Okay. Oh wow. Too long. Maybe too long to... Nope, okay. Then a little bit of smart move at the end. And we're up to the top. Okay, this is pretty cool. Alright, so the next thing to test this out with then is the swinging kind of function. The sort of Tarzan type moves. So if we were to do something like this, which is going to be fairly unsightly, but let's go with it for now. Just a little nubbin. And then... Oh, we hit stuff. Oh, damn it. Let go? Yeah, okay. I get the feeling that if we didn't hit stuff, that could have launched us quite far. That would have been pretty cool. Can we do it over here where we've got more room maybe? This is so cool. Okay, go. Kind of worked. We didn't get much forwards momentum from it. It's pretty glitchy, like... But it's pretty funny. So how far does it go? Can we get all the way up there? Oh my god, we can go really far. So you click it once to get it going, and then you hold it and... How far can we go? Really far. I mean, this is pretty cool. Okay, can we get all the way over to that mountain? Like, can we go like right to the horizon sort of thing? Hookshot, no target. Hookshot, no target. Right. Okay, so there is some sort of reasonable limit. What just happened? Okay, well, it's definitely touch and go. Surely not. Wow. That's pretty amazing. And I just stumbled upon it by complete accident. Great. And we've sorted out making paper, so we can work on making a library and the enchantment table. Alright, so we are going to need 2 gold double sheets as part of this recipe. Everything else we've pretty much got. While they're warming, we need to keep a very close eye on them because they will melt and die. I've got 4 in there and I've only got 2 molds in there, so we're actually a little bit short on molds. I don't know if we've got like a half poured gold. We don't. But look, this small hematite here, we need to do something with this right now. And that's give it a little grind. So that's 2 pieces of hematite powder there. I think we actually only need 1. And we need a couple pieces of charcoal here. And we go charcoal and hematite powder makes brown dye and charcoal makes an ink sac. And then we just need a feather, which I've left over the other side, which is annoying. So we'll have to run over there and grab one. Let's check we don't have an odd one around here. We don't. And let's keep an eye on this gold. Uh-oh. We did just lose 2 ingots. God, that heats up very, very quickly. So we lost the 2 ingots that we that we just earned from those zombies. Never mind. Easy come, easy go. So gold melts insanely quickly. Wow. Guess if we wait for them to all be orange, then we should have enough time to do them all. Orange, 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 orange. Come on. Yes. And it goes feather, ink, book and quill. Right, so yeah, if I can find all the relevant things here, we got 3 obsidian, 2 flawless, and 1 exquisite. Alright, and our recipe is something like this. Oh, enchantment table. There we go. So we need to build a whole library with this. And there was an absolute badass on the stream the other day. I forget the name. I'll flash it up on the screen now. Talking about how using black, bronze, and gold sheets. So these purple ones here, and then also I'm going to have to make more gold sheets. But they're a really nice looking combination to decorate the walls of your library along with bookshelves. And my god, it's never occurred to me, given how expensive they are, to use metal sheets as a decorative item. But that is absolutely an amazing idea. So we'll build a library and an enchanting room next time. We need to build a farm. We need to build a mass storage room. So there are projects all over the place here. It's like a wide open book. And we need to finish building the tower. But we've probably still got a few, let's take a little sleep. We've probably still got, yeah, I want to sleep on a slab. Call me crazy. Okay. Yeah, there's probably still a few days. Oh yeah, these will be ready. But there will still be a few days before these willow saplings grow. 4 days. So I think with that, it's been a very productive episode. Very varied. And I think we'll call it there. So thank you very much for watching once again. We're going to have fun with that grappling hook when we go on our next adventure, that's for sure. So until next time, take care, and I'll see you next time. Peace.